guys, Colin here. Today we're going to take a look at the Ditto X4. This is the most recent in the Ditto range from TC Electronic, packed full of a lot of fun additional features, but retains all the basic user-friendly operation of the smaller Ditto pedals. Let's get some of the geek stuff out of the way right off the bat. Here we have stereo in and outs, as well as MIDI functionality for syncing up backing tracks and the like. The USB will allow Ditto X4 to be connected to a computer, so you can export all the loops created here to your DAW for use later, and you can even download backing tracks into the X4, making this a really useful writing tool. On to the operation then. We have two independent loopers, loop 1 and loop 2. These can either be set to stack on top of each other like so, or one can be set to override the other in the case of where you maybe want a verse and a chorus section of a song. The knobs here control the volume level of the loops, and like the mini Dittos, we have infinite overdubs and undo redo built into the foot switches. There's a dedicated stop button to silence both loops at once, and that foot switch can also be used to clear both of your loops. The decay control allows you to select how quickly old layers are removed from playback. Select hard right and your loops will stay forever, and the more leftwards you go, the less layers you need to add before the first ones you recorded dropped out. Extremely useful to stop things getting muddied up if you're adding a lot of layers. The effects control is where all the fun stuff is. We've got double and half speed, reverse, hold, which gives a skipping record effect, which is tap tempo controlled. Once plays once, fade fades out, and the ever popular tape stop. The wonderful thing about these effects is that they can be stacked one on top of the other, which can allow for some very wild sounds. Being built on the X4 footprint means that the Ditto X4 is by no means compact. In fact, it's a very heavy slab of a pedal, so make sure you've got a big enough pedal board to accommodate it. Moreover, due to the amount of power required to run this thing, TC have included their own dedicated power supply, so expect to have to look for an additional main socket if you want to use one of these. Some of the eagle-eyed amongst you will already have noticed the 4 dip switches on the back of Ditto X4, and that allows you to customise the functionality of the pedal to suit you. Dip 1 changes the order of overdub and playback on the 2 loops. Dip 2 primes overdubs to record at the start of a loop section rather than the instant the foot switch is pressed. Dip 3 changes between serial loops at the end of a loop section, again rather than instantly. And Dip 4 changes the pedal from true to buffered bypass. All of those are extremely useful variations depending on how you want to use Ditto X4. I also highly suggest you go and check out this video here by SignCube, who is infinitely better at demonstrating how all these features work than I am. There's some stunningly good atmospheric guitar work in there, as well as some creative uses of Ditto X4's features. It's great, go and check it out. Once again, thanks to TC Electronic for the generosity of sending this across. I absolutely love my little mini Ditto and I've been using it a lot to work out parts and harmonies, and the Ditto X4 is like having a couple of these but with a bunch of additional features on top. One of the things that I felt was really missing from the Mini Ditto was the ability to export the loops into a DAW and use them as a basis for recording an entire song, and I'm exceptionally pleased that that has been included in the Ditto X4. If nothing else sells this pedal for you, then I think it's worth getting for the effects on their own, quite frankly. There's a wealth of creative opportunities in there, and there's lots of fun to be had with reversing loops, speeding them up, and then tape stopping them dead. Brilliant fun. What's not to love? If you like this video and want to see more products talked about here, then you can hit that subscribe button up there and you will be alerted by notification of all of the new content that I bring out. I'm also available on all the social media, and you can leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of the Ditto X4, if it has all the features you need, or if there's a better looper on the market. Anyway, that's all for just now, so if you guys want to keep it loud, I'll see you later.